Hey, 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 Virgo. So excited to be here with you today. Thank you for joining me. I'm Deja Lu, Psychic Medium, and today we're going to go just a little bit deeper in your life to see what you're potentially going through, um, what could be blocking you, and essentially just how to help you get through your situations. I don't know why I feel like almost tongue tied in your energy, like I'm afraid to express myself or to speak up as I need to. So try to be patient with me in that. Usually, that when I'm in that energy, it is because you are or those around you could be. So, what I first want to do here is pull the cards to see the situation, and we will go from there on everything else I got here. So let's see. Virgo, what are they going through? Yeah, I definitely feel like a deeper sensation here of um, what is disturbing your peace, right? And this could be friendships, this could be your work, this could be yourself, right? And how can I say this? Like, this feels like you have resisted growing up, and that's blunt. That's the only way I know how to put it. And it's not that I'm saying that you're immature, but it's allowing yourself to have growth in life and allowing the page to turn in the book. Resistance. This is a holding on to what was. The only thing in this world is that is constant is change. So please find patience in yourself whenever it comes to understanding that if you want things to get better, you need to take a different direction. And I really feel like currently the universe is like really showing you what has you chained. Maybe your friendships or whatever you're looking at, the toxicity, what do they really do for me? But ultimately, for you, it's like this is a catalyst, right? This is you've been imprisoned almost, feeling as though um it's time for you to break the chains. It's time for you to be in a different place. Like, what was good for you at one time is no longer good for you now. This is self introspection, right? This is like going deeper and feeling those nudges within. And, if you feel like you're the black sheep of your family, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that you were meant to find your soul family. And it's not that I'm telling you to not have anything to do with your family because I think family is important no matter what. And it's okay if you are not connected to yours, also, right? What's good for everybody's different, right? But your intuition is on point right now. Like, you are very connected. So please be paying attention to your emotions, be paying attention to what is coming up for you. Okay. Um, I feel like nurturing is going to be really huge here because I have to say, as we come into these cards, it's really this deep lingering emotion and feeling for mothering and nurturing and being gentle and kind with yourself, feeling and acknowledging the disconnect maybe from a past mother or a family member that's, passed on or no longer in your life, that you have been kind of neglecting yourself in that space because they passed on. So you feel like only they can give you that, but that's not the truth. You can give this to yourself. And if you can allow others to nurture you that way, and maybe this is because you had that lack of always in your life, that now it's a time that you really nurture yourself. Like if people were saying to you, oh, that's not a big deal, or oh, come on, toughen up, things like that. And if you've shoved this stuff aside and treated yourself like a slave and not took care of yourself, then that's where this is, right? I always say fit the puzzle piece in your life where it fits, because as a collective, everyone is different. I do have personal readings that we can go more in depth for you. But I really feel like this is a time calling you to find more calm, to get a little more sleep and be more patient and nurturing towards you. And understand that if you want things to get better, you have to find that within yourself, because a lot of us don't understand that our beliefs, or the people that we are surrounding with ourselves with, the beliefs or societal beliefs, are what is slowing us down, right? We all are made differently and uniquely our own, and here walk this earth for a purpose, right? We all have a bigger purpose. Okay, so now that we got that down, I want to go over some other things here that I have. And these cards here are the forest spirit cards. So this kind of just lets us zoom in on energies that we need to pay close attention to. And for these cards, they fell out just like this, so I wanted to be sure to take this as so. I have release in this moment of completion and illumination. Release what no longer serves you. And that's the full moon card. I do know the full moon is coming up. I feel like my readings are timeless. So, just because this was recorded right then doesn't mean this is for you. But regardless, the full moon energy is about release and ignite change. Burn away the old and forge a new path to face the world with purpose and determination and potential. Delve into to the unknown, for it is through uncertainty that you often uncover your true gifts. And then this came out upside down, and I felt like it was important, so I kept it that way. And it's positive. Maintain your freedom and independence. Good luck will slowly approach you goods. Hmm. I think that's saying like you're good. But I want to make sure that you're not going into toxic positivity here, dismissing something that's wrong and just pretending like it's okay. I'm wondering if that's why that came in upside down. And other cards here that I got is trust the call, right? To me, that's a call incoming, or this is the call within, right? But trust what you're feeling. This is yours, this is no one else's. You cannot continue to be in a state of being what everybody else wants you to be. This is about you. Have faith in your dreams. Really look and think about what your dreams are. I am here to tell you though, like sometimes our dreams don't serve us purpose. I had no idea that I would end up being a psychic medium or and a content creator. Excuse me, I'm sorry. No, nothing ever made me think that this was a possibility for me. So really look, go inward, and conclusions are within reach. Now, this did come out upside down because this feels like you have been in this deep contemplation for past time, but you're not quite to the decisions and like the illusions coming to light, you know, finding your place, right? So, with that being said, I do want to go on to these cards here. And we'll start with I don't want. This is a sacral card, and this is for the solar plexus. This is around your passions and stuff like that. But ultimately, I use it to help me start a sentence. I don't want the waiting game in reverse. So, this is me feeling like you don't want to move forward. You're in a stagnant place, and it's fear ultimately. So you look at how that could help you out of a situation. And I got financial and material changes. Now this card does speak of a loss, but it's also about bringing you to an alignment, okay? So some of you may have lost a job or have something that is coming in as far as unexpected. Maybe something goes wrong with your car or, um, God forbid, your health, right? But this is there, you're going to have to pay out something extra. So, or maybe it's because you feel like what you are making is not enough and there needs to be an alignment happen. But victory and success here says that you have everything that you need in order to move forward. But you got to ask yourself these deeper questions. You got to get to know yourself a little bit better and really understand what this is that's nudging you on the inside. Like, what will bring you joy, you know? And then I have this is what you are feeling in this time situation, whatever you want to call it. But I did get, whenever I was in the feelings of these things, I feel very connected to past loved ones. The number 74 come through, and this could be a year, this could be an age, this could be July 4th, this could be, um, yeah, I think I covered them all. But the simply love here in reverse states that basically this doesn't this is feeling like an outsider, like you're not sure where you belong, and that is a very hard feeling. And I also got the crown chakra card, which is about a knowing, and the nurture card. So you'll see this nurture card come out multiple times here because, like I said, it's a time that you're going to have to pull forward um nurturing, okay? Taking care of yourself, finding love for maybe someone else, you need to give them some nurturing, right? Look and consider how this could be and be patient with yourself because I feel like you've been through a lot. And so, uh, when the storm comes through and it feels like it keeps hitting you and hitting you and hitting you, sometimes we need to change our perspective and understand that maybe our beliefs are, how can I say this? Because I'm not saying what you have gone through is your fault by any means, but sometimes our beliefs are in a negative place, so it keeps us on a lower vibration. Because everything that we go through is meant to happen. It's meant to teach us something. It's lessons to take forwards. Maybe it's keeping us restricted and keeping us small when really we need this glow up, right? So try not to look at it as like me saying something negative here, but be mindful of the nurturing here. And with the crown chakra coming out, this is your mind. Okay, so be careful what you're thinking here. Could be some negative thoughts coming through, but you're just, when you know something, you know, okay? You don't know how to explain it. And maybe this is because you're supposed to, um, you just know things and you don't understand, and you could use it to help you build a business with, right? Maybe do something like I do, or detective work, or whatever the case may be. If it could be anything, but if you know about it because you know about it and you don't have an explanation, run with that, okay? So, with that being said, I'd like to move forward to like what is blocking you and the shadows of the situations, the things that we don't necessarily enjoy looking at, but it's also the deeper root that can help you heal or move past a situation. So, the shadow side of this here, I don't normally pull this many, but they all kind of flew out. So, I took them and we're back with nurturing again. Okay. So, that's deck two so far. But remember, you are exactly where you're meant to be. I don't know why that I have to keep pulling this forward. Don't rush yourself. Be patient with you and, take care of you, because if you don't, then that's when things can go wrong. But the journey in reverse card. So this is you potentially reversing or blocking your journey, right? You not understanding where the journey is going, or even understanding potentially how good it could be. And then divinity here is these feelings, right? This is when you know something. This is seeing things with your third eye. This is connecting to earth, believing we are one. I mean, divinity can be God, right? So, but it depends on if you go outside of yourself with religion, or if you go in your inside with spirituality. That's up for you to choose, but maybe it's time for you to consider and go deeper with that. And then I got the mystery, which also looks like a path. It's all a mystery, right? I understand it, but it doesn't. When we get in our fear, we feel as though it's going to be something bad coming, but it's not. Okay, we are here, we are guided, and ultimately, not everything ends in a tragedy. Okay, so try to open your mind to that from that perspective. Living in the fear state, or beating yourself up all the time, it's not worth it. It's better to find peace. But then I got the cave and incubation. So for this, it gives me a feeling of being closed off. It gives me a feeling of not knowing what your perspective is. You're only seeing what everybody else sees. And for me, actually, maybe not. So let's go deeper on that. The cave. Say you're stuck in a cave, right? You're looking around, you're only seeing what's right around you. So maybe come out of the cage. Interesting. I said cage instead of cave. Come out of the cave to see what's out there, right? Make new experiences. You don't have to just stay stuck where you are. You don't have to be in this exact place or moment in time forever, right? There's so much more out there. And what it goes on underneath here, this is actually what lies beneath deck. And I've got new beginning and expecting. So maybe someone's going to come to you and say, I'm pregnant. Or maybe it's just a new beginning, because even whenever we open our own business, it's like a baby, right? So that's what lies beneath, maybe not seen, not known yet. And bank failure. But with this, I don't want you to just spiral on this, okay? This, I really need you to look at your beliefs whenever it comes to money, okay? We're going to talk a little bit more about that here in a moment. But I'm being directed here that it's important for you to look at boundaries. How can you create boundaries not only with yourself, but with others around you? How can you take some time in order to be able to, or how can you give yourself time, right? And that's an important boundary. And what are your health limitations? Are you pushing yourself too hard? Or is there someone else pushing you? Look at these boundaries, okay? It's really important right now. And now, here we go. What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you believe you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy, it ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it. It is your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Today, oh, my phone scared me. Today's soul action, take a deep dive in your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will your next chapter be? Fill in the blank. I am grateful for money because. And then this here is, where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel free? And when was the last time I danced freely? Know that our stress and traumas and everything stores in our body, so we have to get exercise. I resisted it for a lot of years. But now that I have allowed myself to start walking and being more physical with things, I have restrictions myself, but you find what you can do and what feels good to you. And it changed everything for me. Okay. So consider how you can start releasing this built up energy with yourself and find movement. And just in your life too. It's time to come out, right? I really do love this energy for you guys. I know that it's a lot to let go of and to take in. Like I said, if you would like to go on a personal journey with me, let me know. I have appointments available. I love you so much. Bye for now.